Oh shit, hello? YT Flexer.
And I will retire with the crown. Yes. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Come on, for you.
Clap for the heavyweight champ. But I couldn't do it all alone. And I will retire with the crown.
Yes.
No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Yes.
This $20 bill sold for over $3,000. Here's why. Alright, so you see on this side it starts with 9470. On the right side it starts with 9479. So the 9 and the 0 is mismatched. If they're not matching, it's worth. This $20 bill sold for over. That's been a goddamn right.
You get 3 wishes, but you can't shrink the earth. The last guy was kind of a little cuckoo. No, that's fine. First wish. Ooh, I wish I was a millionaire. See, now that's what I'm talking about. Bam, now you're a millionaire. Nice, I'm gonna need a bank though. Oh, I wish I had a soda. A soda? Really? Well, alright. Now you have a soda. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, for my last wish, I wish I was on the For You page. Oh, you mean for TikTok? Oh, I could do that. Bam, now you're on the For You page. Oh my god, thank you. Now I got famous just like Charlie. I found the lamp. Hi, you're Genie, you get 3 wishes, but you can't shrink the earth. The last guy was kind of a little cuckoo. No, that's fine.
You stay with me, my car.
They call me Young Dagger Dick. That's my handle, yeah. She come up like I can handle. Little bitch, I got on Jesus sandals. They call me. So this dad is praying with his son, and right before. Lauren, if I check. So this dad is praying with his son, and right before bed, and the kid's praying, sending his stuff. He goes, "Good night, mommy. Good night, daddy. Good night, grandma. Goodbye, grandpa." And the dad's like, "Why'd you say goodbye?" He's like, "Oh, I just felt like the right thing to do." Next day, grandpa dies. Freaks his dad out a little bit, but he thinks it's just a weird, unfortunate coincidence, you know, and he forgets about it until a couple months later they're praying, and he goes, "Good night, mommy. Good night, daddy. And goodbye, grandma." Dad's like, "Why'd you say?" "Oh, it was the right thing to do." Next day, grandma dies. Freaks him out, like a lot more this time. And what freaks him out worse is the next night he's praying and the kid goes, "Good night, mommy, goodbye, daddy." At this point, the dad doesn't sleep at all. He just gets up at the crack of dawn, he drinks coffee, goes to the office, and sits in the office all day. He has his lunch ordered in. He makes sure that if he can make it to midnight, he's perfectly safe. So that's what he does. He eventually gets home after midnight. His wife's like, "Where have you been? I was up worried sick." He says, "I don't want to talk about it. I just had the worst day of my life." And she goes, "You think your day was bad? The mailman had a heart attack on our front doorstep." So this dad is praying with his son, and right before bed, and the kid's praying, sending his stuff. He goes, "Good night, mommy. Good night, daddy. Good night, grandma. Goodbye, grandpa." The dad's like, "Why'd you say goodbye?" He's like, "Oh, I just felt." Lauren, if I checkmate you in 5 moves, you owe me $10.
Okay, but if I win, you owe me 10 cookies.
Wait, why cookies?
I really like cookies!
Checkmate, Lauren. It's okay. I'll get you the cookies.
Which one do you think is better? Follow for Xbox? Like for PlayStation? Which one do you think is better? Follow for Xbox? Like for PlayStation? I want you guys to tell me what to make next and I will make it. I want you guys to tell me what to make next and I will make it. I want you guys to tell me what to make
People over here are goats. While I'm over here, I'm still about to get in a fight. Chill! Fuck! Oh my fucking god, I'm trying to fuck.
You see that? That over there? Yeah, those are the people that have that N-word pass. You see that? That over there? Yeah, those are the people that have the N-word pass.
sunshine. Cinnamon, I found you when you were whispering. I felt you up into your story. Took its own sunshine. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. If you take showers, like this TikTok. Now remember, I can see how many viewers are on my TikTok, so if those likes are people to the views, you know your booty stuff, you should be ashamed.
I'm moving too fast. Got 3 on the dash. Bitch, I'm on your ass. Like, where you go?
But it only takes 1 second to like this video. Fun fact for you. It takes
Quiet, baby. Why you nigga?
Catchy on the song. Sad. Here's the forward lyric. I'm found, but it's so. And here's the subliminal message backwards. So sick, so it sounds like he's saying help my asthma. XXX Tentacion song. Sad. Here's the forward lyric. I'm found, but it's so. And here's the subliminal message backwards. So sick, so
Fuck nigga! Fuck nigga! Fuck nigga! Oh my god! Man, oh my fucking god, there's no way! Bro!
XXX Tentacion.
Bro, I don't give a fuck!
If you brush your teeth like this TikTok. Now remember, I see how many views are on my TikToks. So if them likes aren't equal to them views, we got some nasty ass.
Oh!
Back to trying crayons. Today we're trying an orange crayon. That's orangey. The orange crayon tastes like an orange. Alright, fuck Fortnite, I'm finished, yo. Alright, fuck Fortnite, I'm finished, yo. The last...
Aw, come on, you know you love me. Where'd you get that idea? Wait, no, I was kidding, I love... Aw, come on, you know you love me. Where'd you...
If your friend doesn't respond next 5 seconds, they owe you a 2015 McLaren P1, 1 of 370.
If you don't like this video, you don't believe in God. If you don't follow me, you don't believe in God. If you don't send this to...
We're gonna draw something random. Let's find out who we're drawing. Gordon Ramsay. Good old Gordon, what are you doing? As a magic girl. Oh my god. You know, there's a small chance that Gordon Ramsay already is a magic girl. Let's start with a sketch. Yes, Gordon, harness that rage. I feel like his magical outfit should be made out of food. You know, since Gordon Ramsay is like king of insults, it kind of makes me wonder what he would say about my drawing. Oh, you draw like a donkey. Okay, we're gonna start coloring.
Trying to sound like Shrek.
No, it's Gordon Ramsay, you uncultured swine, you donkey. I already know I can't do accents, jeez. Gotta put some lemons in there, cause he be sour. I gave him loafers. Get it? Loafers? Oh my god, what have I created? This may well be the greatest thing I have ever made. Are you proud of me, Gordon? I have a brand new drawing, and I need sass now.
Just don't they'll treat me like a baby. I'll show them how real that I can be. And I got low like y'all. When he got low like me, just don't
Yo, it's Steve's Camp Stop by, and I'm about to show you how to know when it's about to be a shootout. Alright, so if you're in a bad neighborhood, at a gas station or a smoke shop, really anywhere, and you see two dudes catch eye contact and one of them take off running for no reason or duck behind the car, it's about to be a shootout. Okay, let's say you went to go hoop with your friend on the other side of town. Y'all out front playing basketball, a car ride past, and his big brother say, hey, who that is? You should be alerted from that point. Once that car ride past the second time, take your ass in the house, because that third time it comes by, it's about to be a shootout. Okay, let's say you pull up to a red light behind two cars parked next to each other, and one guy starts throwing gang signs out the window. Throw your shit in reverse, because it's about to be a shootout. Okay, let's say you at a party and two dudes get into a fight, and the guy who lost leaves without arguing or asking for a rematch. Take your ass home too, because it's about to be a shootout. Yo, it's Steve's Camp.
I was tossing and turning. A few minutes later, I finally drifted off to sleep. But it didn't last a long time.
I'm about to play for real.
I woke up an hour later. I was checking my phone to see that it had just passed midnight. Suddenly, I heard a group of people talking outside. I thought it was one of the neighbors, so I headed to my window. When I looked to see what was going on, my heart just dropped. There, in the middle of the garden, were parents who were beating their child with a wooden club. The parents and the kid were all wearing the Victorian-era style clothes. I was so confused why they were here, why they are beating their child, and why they wore such clothes out of place. Then, all of a sudden, the mother looked up at me. Her eyes glowed red, and she cackled loudly, which made me so terrified. I was tossing and turning. A few minutes later...
Station 2, otherwise known as a PlayStation 2 fucking Express. When you turn it on, it scares the shit out of you. It sounds like somebody slammed down all the keys on the piano. And then you get a cool little Station 2, otherwise known as a PlayStation 2 fucking Express. When you turn it on, it scares the shit out of you.
Mini airheads, pillow challenge. First, shake it vigorously. Yeah, shake it. After you shake it for some time, the candy will come down here and it's like real tiny. Yeah, real tiny. Now open it up and it's real. So real. Mini airheads, pillow challenge. First, shake it vigorously. Yeah, shake it. After you shake it for some time, the candy will come down here and it's like real tiny. Yeah, real tiny.
Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit.
Fuck niggas!
Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Yeah, sucks to be. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration on your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking you.
Bro, these niggas are too much of a fucking tryhard, bro.
Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration on your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be.
I can feel my face. I can feel my face. I wish you would find your chill. I can feel my... Did you guys know the backpack kid vapes? I can't believe it. Can you believe that? He's like 6. What's he vaping for? Did you guys know the backpack kid vapes? I can't believe it. Can you believe that? He's like 6. What's he vaping for? Did you guys know the backpack kid vapes? I can't believe it.
We have 10 fingers for a reason. The pinky to make promises. The ring finger for the person I love. I don't even know what this one's for. The middle finger for people that don't know how to drive. The pointer to choose what I want at a restaurant. And the thumb.
Hey, let's see the name of my future wife. Just keeps going. Keep going. Am I gay? Hey, let's see the name of my future wife. Just keeps going. Keep going. Am I gay? Hey, let's see the name of my future wife. I want to be the mom!
I don't think you can be the mom, Patrick, because you never wear a shirt.
You're right. If I was a mom, this would be kinda shocking. Just call me Daddy! I want to be the mom!
I don't think you can be the mom, Patrick, because you never wear a shirt.
So guys, if like you find one of my videos and you decide to follow me or you like it, I'm gonna check on your profile to see if you're cute. And that's a fact.
Hey, Cassie.
Yeah.
If you can get Evan to say 2, I'll buy you one of those GoPros right there.
Alright. Evan, I love you.
I love you.
Okay, but Evan, how many likes do you have?
You're not gonna get me to say it.
You just did. You're not gonna get me to say it?
Hey, Cassie.
Yeah.
If you can get Evan to say 2, I'll buy you one of those GoPros right there.
Alright. Evan, I love you.
I love you.
Okay, but Evan, how many likes do you have?
You're not gonna get me to say it.
You just did. You're not gonna get me to say it? I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored. Don't know what to do, 'cause I am fucking bored.
Nigga, I fuck your bitch, now she calling my suck my dick. Nigga, money. Jaden say, boom, bow, kick your mama down. She sucking my cock now. Does everybody want to roast me? Like, everybody wants to roast me even more. Why are you pulling up to my shit?
I'm vegetarian. Oh, right. Well, we can get half pepperoni and half of whatever you like. Ew. I can't have that shit in the same box. Seriously? I'm vegetarian. Oh, right. Well, we can get half pepperoni and half of whatever you like. You want to call me Minecraft head? Were you the one who called me Minecraft head? That was fucking dope. You want to call me Minecraft head? Were you the one who called me Minecraft head? That was fucking dope. You want to call me Minecraft head? Were you the one who called me Minecraft head? That was fucking dope. You want to call me Minecraft head?
Fuck.
Were you the one who called me
I need a bot.
You
I'm like, oh shit.
call me Minecraft head? Were you the one who called me Minecraft head? That was fucking dope. You wanted to call me Minecraft head?
Fuck off.
Were you the one who called me Minecraft head? That was fucking dope. You wanted to call me Minecraft head? Were you the one who called me Minecraft head? That was fucking dope. You wanted to call me Minecraft.
If you show up wearing Nike Nike or Under Armour black sides, you're literally the baseline player. You do nothing special. 6 points a game. If you show up to the court wearing Ultra Boosts and then take them off and put on your basketball shoes, you're solid. You're the starting point guard, but you spend half the game wiping your shoes instead of playing. If you show up with Crocs on, you're good. You're really, really good. But you average more turnovers than you average points, which is a lot. If you show up with flip-flops on, you have to leave in the first quarter to go to your swim practice. You don't play basketball. If a member of the opposing team shows up in any Birkenstocks, he is dropping 65 on your best defender. It's simple. If you show up wearing Nike or Under Armour black sides, you're literally the baseline player. You do nothing special. 6 points a game. If you show up to the court wearing Ultra Boosts and then take them off and put on your basketball shoes, you're solid. You're the starting point guard, but you spend half the game wiping your shoes instead of playing. If you show up with Crocs on, you're good. You're really, really good. But you average more turnovers than you average points, which is a lot. If you show up with flip-flops on, you have to leave in the first quarter to go to your swim practice. You don't play basketball. If a member of the opposing team shows up in any Birkenstocks, he is dropping 65 on your best defender. It's simple. If you show up wearing Nike or Under Armour black sides, you're literally the baseline player. You do.
You need to change this. My boyfriend, Marco, he is missing in this picture. Can you please just add him in there? Like, maybe holding my hand? Or just...
Star?
It's just, he belongs with me. You need to change this. My boyfriend, Marco, he is missing in this picture. Can you please just add him in there? Like, maybe holding my hand? Or just...
Star?
It's just, he belongs with me. You need to change this.
I gotta walk away with
he
like.
is missing in this picture. Can you please just
No,
add him in there?
like, bruh, I had the way on here.
Star?
It's just
No, I'm about to watch some Star, but even like this. Fuck y'all, I'm gonna take a fucking bad boy. Hold on.
Going to the dark web, part 9. Okay, this site's called Slayer's Hitman, and pretty much it's a life-ruining service, so they'll do any of these for the price. Just look how cheap they are. It's ridiculous. Going to the dark web, part 9. Okay, this site's called Slayer's Hitman.
Was more than happy to move in. I had access to everything she owned. You know, money, expensive cars and all, which meant I didn't have to work anymore. I could just play games all day and spend time with her. But then I met Sandra's
Oh shit, who watching, bro?
who was incredibly
Stop, Jason!
I thought she would hate me
Who
because
watching,
I was way
bro?
younger than her
What's up,
mother.
y'all?
But she said, it's a cruel world out there, and I don't blame you for being a gold digger. Wow, she was so open and relaxed about it, which encouraged me to make the move. One night after dinner, while Sandra was making some phone calls, I came on really hard on Mandy. I moved my chair next to her and I started touching her blonde hair. Then I said, "You look amazing. Any guy would be lucky to have you." Then I leaned over to kiss her, and to my surprise, she didn't show any objection. We had a long kiss, but we stopped after we heard Sandra's footsteps. Then everything became 10 times better. Sneaking out was more than happy to move in. I had access to everything she owned. You know, money, expensive...
Alright, story time. So my elementary school had this banger playground.
Nigga,
like on a
who's
scale
popping?
of 1 to 12, 8 being the highest,
What?
this thing was a 9.
I'm like, what the fuck is
But I mean, like, actually it was pretty cool. Like, we had the slides and the monkey bars and swings and all that jazz.
Dumb
But what
man.
me and my friends always decided to do is play the most legendary playground game of all time. Hide and seek. And so every day we get out on the playground and we had this one little bench that we always used as base. But like, no lie, like literally every day we'd just go out there, somebody would be in, and we'd just play hide and go seek. And that's when tragedy struck. You see, one day we were playing hide and go seek, and this one kid, he really wanted to get to base. Like most players in the game do, but I'm talking this kid really wanted it. So this kid was running to the bench fast, and I mean so fast that he could not slow himself down. Just a little background information, the floor of the playground was made out of mulch, so if you're going fast and you try to stop, you don't stop. So what happened was he was going so fast that when he tried to stop, he did not stop, and he hit that bench full force. I'm talking that kid hit the bench, flipped right on over it. And that was just the start of the problem. Alright, story time. So my elementary school had this banger playground. Like on a scale of 1 to 12, 8 being the highest, this thing was a 9.
Okay, right, boy.
But I mean, like, actually it was pretty cool. Like, we had the slides and the monkey bars and swings, all that jazz. But what me and my friends always decided to do is play the most legendary playground game of all time, hide and seek. And so every day we get all over the playground, and we had this one little bench that we always used as base. But like, no lie, like literally every day we just go out there, somebody would be in, and we would just play hide and go seek. And that's when tragedy struck. You see, one day we were playing hide and go seek.
I'm pissed. I gotta go.
But I'm talking this kid really wanted it. So this kid was running to the bench fast. And I mean so fast that he could not slow himself down. Just a little background information. The floor of the playground was made out of wood. So if you're going fast and he's saying stop, you don't stop. So what happened was he was going so fast that when he tried to stop, he did not stop, and he hit that bench full force. Talking that kid hit the bench.
Oh, come back, y'all.
That's the start of the problem.
Shit.
Alright, story time. My elementary school had this banger playground. Like on a scale of 1 to 12, 8 being the highest. But I mean, like, actually it was pretty cool. Like, we had the slides and the monkey bars and swings, all that jazz. Like, the most like.
Ain't nobody beefing like that in this game. Nobody.
Playground game. What the fuck is that fucking thing? What the fuck? What? Gary, yo, I'm gonna check his vibe. What are you? Yeah, what are you? What the fuck is that fucking thing? What the fuck? What? Gary, yo, I'm gonna check his vibe. What are you? Yeah, what are you? What the fuck is that fucking thing? What the fuck? What? Gary, yo, I'm gonna check his vibe. What are you? Yeah, what are you? What the fuck is that fucking thing? What the fuck?
Can you imagine?
Gary, yo, I'm gonna check his vibe. What are you? Yeah, what are you? What the fuck is that fucking thing? What the fuck? What? Gary, yo, I'm gonna check his vibe. What are you? Yeah, what are you? What the fuck is that fucking thing? What the fuck? What? Gary, yo, I'm gonna check his vibe. What are you? Yeah, what are you?
Chicken with white rice. Chicken leg piece. Very, very tasty. Don't forget, guys, 1 million like.
Alexa, play Mini Meal. I ain't gonna need that band 'cause I'm mine now. Can you play that? Hello? Literally play the song or I'm literally going to get mad. Alexa, play Mini Meal.
Hey, nobody.
I wrote you all a song. Want to hear it? Here it go. I don't do fancy cosplays and I'm not even hot, but if I'm on your For You page, let's give this shit a shot. I wrote you all a song. Want to hear it? Here it go. I don't do fancy cosplays and I'm not even hot, but if I'm on your For You page, let's give this shit a shot. I wrote you all a song. Want to hear it? Here it go. I don't do fancy cosplays and I'm not even...
Kangaroos can't hop backwards. It's not very funny, but you learn something. 9 years from now, you're going to be in Australia with your friend, and your friend's going to get attacked by a kangaroo, and you're going to instinctively yell, "Get behind him!" And then you're going to be like, "How did I know to say this?" And then you're going to be like, "Oh yeah, that random TikToker in 2019 told me that kangaroos can't hop backwards, and it's a thank you for saving my friend's life. Right now, I'm going to follow him." Kangaroos can't hop backwards. It's not very funny, but you learn something. 9 years from now, you're going to be in Australia with your friend, and your friend's going to get attacked by a kangaroo, and you're going to instinctively yell, "Get behind him!" And then you're going to be like, "How did I know to say this?" And then you're going to be like, "Oh yeah, that random TikToker in 2019 told me that kangaroos can't hop backwards, and it's a thank you for saving my friend's life. Right now, I'm going to follow."
If you like this video, I'll like your video. If you do like this, I'll do it your video. If you follow me, I'll follow you. And if you comment my video, I'll comment your video.
Hey, I feel like Lil Bo without ice.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't work as good as me. Pop it from the left, pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Swear how?
You can't work as good as me. Pop it from the left, pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't work as good as me. Pop it from the left, pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't work as good as me. Pop it from the left, pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night. A, B, C, D, E,
Nigga, stop crouching.
Pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't twerk as good as me. Pop it from the left, pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night. A, B,
Ooh.
C, D, E, F,
I'm gonna
G.
get a win for y'all.
You can't
Fuck it, I'm gonna try to get a win
twerk as
for
good as
y'all.
me. Pop it from the left,
Yeah,
pop it from the right. Shake it up and down, and I'll shake it all night.
You know how to beat
A,
out.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
Y'all would be so pissed off if I would've died. Pop it from the left, pop it from the back.
Yo!
How gonna take a pass?
And you play this, or this, or this, or this. And if you miss this, or this, then go to this. Yes, this. Type in this, and add this. Yo! You got this, and you play this, or this.
Fuck this pussy boy. Fuck it right, boy. I never understood. Ooh. Alright, man, that's so sorry. I never understood this. If you got killed in Fortnite.
Dear Victoria's Secret, please make the coochie part of the panties bigger. This ain't no 22 I'm packing. I got a whole Glock. Dear Victoria's Secret.
Okay, that was funny.
If you kill me one more time, I'm gonna let my brother play. Because he's good, and he'll destroy
Your
you.
brother. Dude, I'll wreck him too.
Oh my gosh! Raiden!
Oh my god, his name's
What?
Raiden. Oh, come on.
Come here, come kill this dude.
Yeah, come kill me. Come here, scrub.
You mess with my sister, you're gonna get wrecked.
Wreck that.
Come here, dude. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna die so hard you won't even know it. Raiden, no! If you kill me one more time, I'm gonna let my brother play. Because he's good, and he'll
For
destroy
fun.
you.
Your brother. Dude, I'll wreck him too.
Oh my gosh! Raiden!
Oh my god.
Why is this story going so fast?
Come on.
Come here,
Jeez.
kill this dude.
Yeah, come kill me. Come here,
Fuck
scrub.
this.
You mess with my sister, you're gonna...
Fuck it right, boy. Ooh, Lord, thanks, man. Baby boy.
Stories don't get out of your head. Part 9. If you want to see this series get to double digits, make sure to hit that like button. Today we're talking about the Devil's Footprints. What? For the most part, I've tried not to do paranormal stuff in this series because it's scarier if it's real. But this one's kind of crazy. Okay, so basically in 1850, these footprints were found. And your first reaction is like, that's a horse. Or maybe a goat. There's a lot of weird stuff with this. First of all, they were in a single file line. Who walks like that? Certainly not a four-legged animal, and not even a two-legged animal, really. I mean, a lot of stuff can be ruled out because it was a cloven hoof. But this traveled 40 to 100 miles in a single file line. But what's even crazier is the way that it walked. Anything it came in contact, it just walked over, including hay bales, farmhouses, tall gates and walls. It just walked right over everything. There's a lot of theories on what it could have been, but unfortunately, since it was 1800s, we don't have a lot of strong documentation for this. Stories don't get out of your head. Part 9.
Where is this
If you
nigga
want to see
at,
this
bro?
series get to double digits, make sure to hit that like button. Today, we're talking about the Devil's Footprints.
With a white rabbit mask holding a kitchen knife. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed a knife and turned on the light. The guy took off his mask, and it was my friend, Fred. I was relieved, and he yelled, "April Fools!" I asked how he
Yo, I'm totally about to get
While
pissed
he
off.
whispered in my ear. He looked confused. To my surprise, he said, "I never whispered in your ear." That's when I knew something was in my house. I told Fred to hide and call the cops. When the cops got there, they saw a man with long black hair robbing stuff from my house. He had a pistol and some pocket knives. The cops told me he had broke out of prison a couple days before the incident. A man with a white rabbit mask holding a kitchen knife. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed a knife and turned on the light.
No! Oh, fuck.
I was relieved.
If I die right now, I'll delete this game. This nigga came up 4, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more kills. I'm gonna try to kill.
Because he's not a... in a line for some chicken nugs. So where we left off, they've been dancing for a while, and now the purple boy's starting to get hungry. So they stop dancing and they go around and look for some food. In the corner, they find this nice table with burgers on it, and they wait in line for some burgers. After they finish eating their burgers, they go back to dancing, and they dance for 10 more years. So by now, they've been dancing for a really long time, and they're both getting a little bit thirsty. So they stop dancing, and they go look for something to drink. Where the problem is, they keep looking around, and they keep looking around, and they can't find anything to drink. The purple boy's like, look, there's got to be like water or punch or something, right? But they kept looking, and they kept looking, and they could not find any drinks. The purple guy said, hey, look, there's got to be punch here.
You faggot! Oh,
and there was no punchline. Just like the story. There's no punchline. I just wasted your time. I'm sorry. What drinks more for? So what's happened so far is there's this little blue boy, and he keeps going to the bar.
what the fuck?
He keeps asking them out, but they keep saying no because he's not a high enough color for them. But eventually he worked his way up to the purple color, and he asked the green girl, despite the fact that she was really not what she was supposed to say yes. So while they were at the dance, the green girl got hungry, and she went and waited in a line for some chicken nuggets. So where we left off, they've been dancing for a while, and now the purple boy's starting to get hungry. So they stop dancing, and they go around and look for some food. In the corner, they find this nice table with burgers on it, and they wait in line for some burgers.
These niggas are too sweaty.
And they dance for 10 more years. So by now, they've been dancing for a really long time, and they're both getting a little bit thirsty.
I'm about to go. Is that a park? Hold on. I'll go over there, guys.
They keep looking around, and they can't find anything.
Fuck.
Everyone's like, look, there's gotta be like water.
Who the fuck out, man?
They kept looking and they could not find any drinks. The purple guy said, hey, look, there's gotta be punch here somewhere. Look for the punchline. But they kept looking and they kept looking, and there was no punchline. Just like the story. There's no punchline. I just wasted your time. I'm sorry. So this lady has a problem with her dog snoring, and she takes him to the vet, and the vet says, well, ma'am, the best way to do it is when he's snoring, take a ribbon, tie it around his balls, not too tight but snug, and then he'll stop. She's right, sure, so she takes the dog home. Later that night, she's in bed, the dog starts snoring. She grabs the ribbon from the closet, walks over to the dog, ties it around the dog's balls. No more snoring. So she goes to sleep. A couple hours later, her husband comes home from his night out with his friends, and he is just hammered, and he climbs into bed, and he just passes out and starts snoring. So she figures if it worked on the dog, it might work on him. So she goes to the closet, grabs a ribbon, brings it back, ties it around her husband's ball sack. He stops snoring. The next morning, he wakes up extremely hungover and stumbles into the bathroom, to do his business. Looks in the mirror, looks down.
No!
Later feels a tug on the bottom of his pant leg. Right as he's getting to the big finish, so he doesn't want to ruin the moment. He keeps his eyes closed and just goes, who is it? And a voice rings out, it's the police. What's going on down there? The guy says, oh, it's just rear axle. It's busted. Checking on it. Cop goes, you should probably check out your brakes too, because your truck rolled down the hill 5 minutes ago. So this doctor tells this guy that jerking off can help him last longer in bed when it actually happens. smart. And you'll never guess what happened. A multitude of children running around a playground that doesn't end well. So no lie, the day after hide and go seek got banned, we were all running around to play tag. And this one dude was in, he was right on the tail of the person he was trying to tag. Well, the kid that was running away from him looked over his shoulder to see how close he was. And while he was looking over his shoulder, bam! His face on pole, KO. And that's when they banned tag. But no, they did not stop there. Elementary school playgrounds were too.
What?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Bro, somebody in my game, in the solo, was hacking. I just did. I had 9 kills. I was about to get 10 if I killed the last player. This nigga, he was a ninja skin. Shit, this nigga must have been a real ninja. This nigga, I'm over here thinking he up here. And which he was waiting for me. I closed the fucking door. This nigga behind me, I'm like, the fuck?
I get it, yes, it was ugly. Okay.
Hey, you like my emo?
Huh?
Look at my emo. Wait,
Nigga, I'm about to wear a ninja skin. Let's see. See, nigga, I'm about to wear a ninja skin so I can fucking become a ninja there. Get out! Go throw this away and I'll let you stay.
You should get better.
What?
I'm not verified.
Bro, I'm just watching TikTok.
It's time to vote, you guys.
I'm watching TikTok because I don't have a life.
Videos we've done 10 out of 50. The last two being...
And I need one, so you dig. But I swear this girl likes me.
Hey, what color should I do? Red, orange, or yellow, or green, or blue, or purple, or pink?
For what?
My LED lights.
Oh shit, yeah, I think I'm gonna get some LED lights and a change in light color when I go to Walmart, and I'm gonna set my room up at my house, like at my actual house. Shit, you all tripping. Bitch, you all tripping.
Let's see, what color should her hat be? Black. Oh, and what should your dress be? Huh, let's see, black.
Pink, the bus driver.
Some splashes of color.
Fuck the bus driver. You suck my cock.
Hey, what color should I do though? Red, green, or blue?
I said I'm crippin'.
Oh, blue. I'm sorry. There you go.
What should mine be? Pink, blue, purple, or green?
Slime.
Nah. So what color? Oh, green?
Like, the cops are on their way, so it's like, it's pretty relatable. Like, we
Stupid as hell.
got you. You just admitted to robbing that bank. I'm a certified police.
I met this bitch named Becky. You like a talk real Becky! Hey, the boat with the condom.
What?
What? I understand that. What you talking about? Boat? If you suck cock, with what?
You look like a little boat with the what?
I feel like the boat with the tie-dye. Tie-dye. Nigga, I said tie-dye. Fuck you going with. Fuck this boat. Oh, that's it. Damn, Zanya, damn, JJ, how you feel? Just like your mother. Wait, what? Danny, how you? Hold on, I'm gonna take on pictures of me playing Fortnite. Cause I'm. Oh.
I don't know my phone now.
No, I don't give a fuck about him or anything his mom does.
I got an Android.
Ah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna get an iPhone 8. You can make me pop like that.
I'm gonna upgrade to a Samsung.
Lonely. You're gonna be lonely for the rest of your life, by the way. Ooh. She liked my condom. She said, take off the condom. I want to feel it. I said, no. I ain't trying to get your ass pregnant. Nigga, are you on my game? Yo, HTK Ray, are you in the game? Jump out.
Huh?
Jump out.
Jump out what?
You're not in the game?
I am.
I even jump up the bus.
I'm still on the loan screen.
Oh.
I'm not in the game.
Should I leave?
Yes. Smart one. I'm gonna give me a water right back.
So, I'm gonna show all of you.
Hey, stop it to get off.
What the fuck? Oh, what?
I'm getting off. Deuces.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Yeah.
Say it back.
Okay, I love
Say it back.
Okay.
Thank you.
God damn. Weird fucking guy. Whatever. Our stream. That nigga's weird.
When I was 4 years old, my family and I used to live in a huge apartment. Along with the apartment complex was a huge basement where we could do our laundry. However, in order to get there,
fuck! I just felt like I'm bit my back.
one day my mom was doing the laundry. My brothers and I accompanied her. My two brothers were playing together. Meanwhile, I was wandering off to the dark basement's hallway.
Dumb fuck.
As I walked in further, I saw bloody footprints that were the same size as my feet. I followed the footsteps, and they suddenly stopped at the end of the hallway. I looked up and I saw two kids. A boy with brown hair and brown eyes, and a girl with blonde hair and brown eyes. They were both my age. There was something odd about them, but like any other 5-year-old, I just ignored it. I turned my head around to see if there was anyone else in the hallway, but there wasn't. As I turned my head around to look at the kids again, when I was 4 years old, my family and I used to live in a huge apartment.
What's up, guys? Today is a great day to win $3,000 in cash and prizes. I'm doing a brand new giveaway. All you have to do is enter.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get straight to the point. If we cuddle it and I find you attractive, in about 2 minutes.
Hello.
Alright, I'm gonna get straight to the point. If we cuddle it and I find you attractive, in about 2 minutes, there's no way for